Got it. Oh.
We are ready to go, my friends.
All right, good deal, good deal. All right, well, thank you so much, Kathy, for being here with us. This is the Worldwide Chamber. So if you're watching us there on Facebook Live, please join us here live. Just go to the worldwidechamber.com and you will see the link to join us here on our Zoom meeting over here. So that way we can help each other grow our LinkedIn visibility and algorithm there. And so this is the Worldwide Chamber's Monday LinkedIn posting party. And I want to make sure that, do you all see the screen there? Or I think
Not yet.
Screen. I'm not sharing screen yet. Oh, okay, my bad. Let me see here.
Technology on a Monday, it could be frozen. There we go.
There we go. All right, so welcome to our Monday LinkedIn posting party, hosted by our wonderful LinkedIn queen, Kathy Weaver, all the way from Kansas City in the US. And so this is the Worldwide Chamber, where we create unbreakable, long-lasting relationships and make grand connections. All right, so I'm Mike Del Toro. I'm the founder and CEO. We're based out of Grapevine, Texas, in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And our vision here is to provide online and in-person opportunities around the world for professionals to create unbreakable, long-lasting relationships and make grand connections, establish synergy referral partnerships and communities that will do business with each other by building trustworthy relationships. The golden rule of reciprocity applies, so if you give, you will gain. And with that in mind, we are not here to sell each other. The objective is for us to know about each other, our businesses and services we provide, to get to trust one another and constantly refer people to each other. It's based on the know, like, trust model. So please make sure to share your contact information in the chat and calendar links so you can book one-on-one, in-person or online make-a-friend networking appointments. We're seeking also professionals to join our leadership team. So if you want to host in-person or virtual events, please do get a hold of us. The email there is theworldwidechamber@gmail.com. And please consider joining also as a member of the Worldwide Chamber to get exclusive benefits. For more information, you can visit our website at theworldwidechamber.com. Please do join our Facebook group as well and like our Facebook page and follow us on LinkedIn. If you see invites there for our events, please make sure you mark that you are joining and feel you're welcome to invite other guests as well. This cannot be possible with our founding sponsor and with our two sponsors. So first, I'll talk about our founding sponsor, Five Diamond Club. Five Diamond Club is a luxury lifestyle vacation benefits company. And so let's hear a small message here from the CEO. Hi, I'm Mike Del Toro, president of the Five Diamond Club. Would you like to receive free flight privileges like airline employees without having to work for an airline? How about even adding free luxury vacation stays by just paying taxes and government resort fees? Well, now you can. Click on the link below to learn more. All right, so all you need to do is go to FiveDiamondClub.com to learn more. You can schedule a Zoom call and receive a complimentary 7-night vacation, excluding taxes and fees, and also a complimentary $200 Value Restaurant Savings Voucher, which only excludes the activation fee. And that's just for learning, regardless whether you join or not Five Diamond Club. It is an A+ rating accredited business with a Better Business Bureau. So we definitely recommend you visiting their FiveDiamondClub.com. And now a message from Miracles with Water, the healthiest water on earth, coming with technology all the way from Japan. And this is sponsored by our LinkedIn posting party host, Kathy Weaver. So now a small commercial.
I'm alkaline, happy, and healthy. Kangen water is microclustered and helps me stay hydrated all day. Cancer can't live in an alkaline environment. I love Kangen water, and so will you.
Kangen water is the healthiest water, so make sure you go and visit with Kathy Weaver at kathyweaverkc.com or miracleswithwater.org to learn more about it. And now I will pass it over to our LinkedIn queen, our LinkedIn host, Miss Kathy Weaver.
Thank you so much, Mike, and especially to the Worldwide Chamber for hosting this event every single week. My friends, if you have not attended a posting party yet and you don't know what one is, I have two of our regulars here with us today. And I would like for Debbie Miller, first of all, to share a bit about why you attended your first posting party and what has grown and changed for you since your first event. Debbie Miller, take it away.
Well, thank you. I enjoyed coming because I always wanted to learn some different things. And obviously, LinkedIn was a new venue for me, I don't know, a year ago or so. And I keep coming back so that I can learn more and just to get better skills. And of course, meeting everybody that comes to visit our, well, Michael's cool hosting party is super fun. And I appreciate getting to meet people from around the globe and making those connections. Thank you, Kathy.
Fantastic. And thank you for being with us every week. It is so fun, first of all, to see you, but also when I go to check your profile, which I do because I stalk my friends on these LinkedIn posting parties, it's very cool to see how your profile has changed with some amazing new additions. Phyllis, all the way from sunny, incredibly warm Florida, what have you learned since your very first posting party?
I have learned so much. I changed my banner. Yay. The URL codes also about my LinkedIn address without all those numbers, behind it. I changed it to Phyllis Arnstein FL for Florida. I've also learned about posting. I learned about knocking on the door, and all that. And what it's done though, is I am now making more connections on LinkedIn than I ever have before. It's been fantastic.
Well, thank you for that. And we are thrilled that you're with us every single week. And once again, my friends, that's the purpose of a posting party, is to increase your organic traffic and your algorithm reach bigger, bigger, bigger to the masses. And obviously, the more, it's just like with the billboard on the highway. The more people who pass by that and all of a sudden they see a truck with the same logo and the same insignia and they see different social media posts, it really does give you a lot of incredible traffic. And social media is obviously the way to go. If you have a client call because your contact information on your LinkedIn profile is up to date and ready to roll because they want your product or service right now, and the client calls, I always say, how did you find me? When they say, I found you on social media, I, of course, say which one, if they did a Google search. And then I say, what were you searching for when you found me? Kangen water, Kansas City, Kangen water, Midwest, alkaline water, hydrogen-rich water. What were you searching for when my name popped up? Because that obviously tells me which one of my platforms and which one of my hashtags is working best. So we're going to dive right in today to our amazing posting party. And the LinkedIn piece for me is really, really, really a lot of certainly fun, but bigger than the fun piece. Do you see LinkedIn on my screen yet? Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
I wanted to make sure. So when you dive into these posting parties, the first thing, as soon as you open your LinkedIn app, what do you see? Isn't this cool? Right on my feed, first up is Mike Del Toro, 5 Diamond Club, and an amazing beach scene. So instantly you get to go, I gotta get out of here, wherever I am currently, because most of us in the world now, in the country of USA, are very cold. We've had unseasonable temperatures as far as freezing. And so when we see a beach scene like that, it's like, Michael, take us with you. And so when you first open your LinkedIn account, a lot of times you get to see the most current feed of people that you're already connected with. And certainly that's fantastic. We definitely love to see what our friends are doing. But let's take a look at what happens when we check out the profile of the person that we're looking for, the person that we just found. Okay? You don't have to guess what Mike does for a living, 5 Diamond Club, because here is his logo. And bigger than that, here is the link to his business page. Also, you notice as soon as we clicked on this profile, Mike's profile video, just a little blurb, 2 or 3 seconds, popped up. How do you do that? We're going to talk about that today. Also, you'll notice by Mike's name right here is a speaker. As soon as you click on the speaker, whether from your phone or your computer, you'll be able to hear Mike's audio message to everyone who finds him on LinkedIn. Another very, very cool technique / tool that makes the folks who find you learn more about you right off the bat. Now, we talk a lot about power statements when we talk about posting parties, because right underneath your name is your bio. You have approximately 220 characters to use up here. And the first thing underneath your name, luxury lifestyle vacation benefits expert. You don't have to question what Mike does. Okay. And then the second thing, I want to be part of 5 Diamond Club right now. Let's find out what happens next. What happens next? Mike has already captured his URL address, as Phyllis was mentioning. So it's not Mike Del Toro 7654321. It's Mike Del Toro. He owns the whole name, which is the super cool thing. I didn't have that benefit when I claimed mine because there's a million, zillion, trillion Kathy Weavers. So I became Kathy Weaver KC, which stands for Kansas City, but it doesn't have all those numbers and dashes and all that stuff that LinkedIn assigns us with as soon as we create an account. Then you'll notice with Mike, his websites, so you can go take a look at the awesome places he gets to go in his travels. And then, of course, I want it right now. I need a travel link. So how do I do that? I get to call Mike on his phone, and then you get to see different he is on, certainly his address, his business address, as well as his email. So make sure that your contact info looks how you want it to look if a client is going to say, I want to buy your product or service right now. Okay. Nobody has time anymore to dig, because you know, people's attention span is about, I don't know what it's up to now, maybe 2 or 3 seconds, but it's got to be quick or they're going to move on to someone else who does your same industry. As I mentioned before, Mike has a 5 Diamond Club business page. How do you do that? When you're on your own profile on LinkedIn, at the very top of your navigation bar, it says work. Most people don't click on that because they don't want to. I get that, but click on work. And as soon as you click on that, at the very, 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 very bottom of the white box that pops up, it says create a company page with a plus sign. Once again, my friends, this sets you apart from the other million, zillion, trillion people who do what you do. Do you have a business page? Do you have a DBA? Depending upon the type of group or organization you're involved with, they will allow you to doing business as and create your own name for your own company. So as Kangen Water, I obviously can't use Kangen Water. Mr. Oshiro owns that, but I can definitely own Miracles with Water because I own that. And that's a redirect that goes to my company website. So think about creative ways to get your company page out there as Mike has done. Now, once again, we're going to scroll down, keep going. Here we go. This is the about section, and I'm still seeing that there's 2,600 characters, first of all, but I like to keep it fresh from a standpoint of change it up a little, add a different web address, add maybe a Facebook link, add something in your about section every once in a while, just so it'll look like you're current and updated and rolling. The perfect time to say, I help people with, and I fix people something. So let people know why you are different, why it would be a great idea to participate in your company, and certainly to connect with you to become a part of it. So make sure that your about section lets people know why they should choose you instead of the other million, zillion, trillion people who are in your same industry. Okay, 2,600 characters. This is your time to shine. Keep scrolling, check out Michael. We found him on the internet. We found him at a posting party. Keep going, look at his licensing, different things like that. And now this is one of my favorite parts for free networking. What? This is one of my favorite parts for free networking. I want to check and see before I do business with someone, have they been recommended by someone I know? The reason for that is I would be able to trust the person I know so that I wouldn't be steered wrongly to do business with someone I haven't met yet. So of course, now you're going to check out all of Michael's recommendations. Okay. And the reason I'm clicking on my link is because to show you how easy it is to network online with social media, because as soon as people come to one person's page If you happen to be on that person's page, people can now find you easier. Okay. Now, on my page, you'll see again a Miracles with Water business page. It goes right into my company page. As soon as you click on it, you get to see some of the different benefits of Kangen. And the reason that I did a business page is so now people are able to, I call it cross-pollinate. And that's one of the first things I put on my posts. You notice the LinkedIn banner. I've got our posting party here as one of the benefits that I offer. Kathy Chet is a vodcast that I do. My logo and my website, miracleswithwater.org, the Happy Co-op, Happy Neighborhood Project, and now my digital business card, which will take you to every single one of my platforms as far as my YouTube channel, different things. Why do you do all that? Because as soon as people, once again, are interviewing you, you've got to make it as easy as possible for them to do business. Okay. Now scroll down, because again, you want to check people out. Scroll down to where it says featured. Featured, featured. If you're not using the featured section yet, this is not only your time to shine, but if you've done a YouTube video, I've recently done one with Phyllis and with Debbie. If you've done a YouTube video of some kind, you can put your link right here, okay? And I just want to show you that's an easy way for people to check you out, to have a YouTube video somewhere and add that video to this featured section. And you can change that up a little too. Change it, change it, change it, keep it active, make your page fresh so people will always see something new and different about you, your company, your sales you've got going on, whatever that looks like. All right. Now keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Volunteering. All right. Once again, if you volunteer for the Red Cross or the Heart Association or your local community, put that in there. Why? Again, it keeps it fresh and it gives people an idea about you, because remember, if they're interviewing you, you want to stand out differently than the other folks. Now, recommendations. We're back to that again. Why would you do that? You are now social media networking with the people who have recommended me. All right. So think about, why is that important? To check out if I want to do business with you, absolutely. And now if I find people who are also in your company, Arika from Los Angeles has been to our posting parties before, and Arika does the very same business that I do with Kangen. So now look what I get to check out with her. Her power statement. She's a health and wellness coach. And keep going, highlights, featured, all right? She's got Kangen water videos in here, featured. So keep scrolling, check her about section. How much of that has she used? Whoa, lots of it. The benefits of Enagic, the benefits of Kangen. Keep going. She volunteers. Keep going. Recommendations. We're back to that again. You see how this whole thing to work? What is that going to look like when people are certainly recommending you, but bigger than that, they now have an opportunity to cross-pollinate, as I call it, and they're going to be able to find people in your industry, and they're also going to now find out why you've been recommended. All right. So please consider that. That is super duper important, because we want more people to find us on the internet and social media, certainly by Google searches. Now, on that topic of Google searches, I am pleading with you to do a Google search on yourself. Now, why would you do that, and why do I care? First of all, if people are looking for you, what are you known as? That's number one. Like, I need Kangen water right now. I need a machine right now. How are they going to do that? They're probably going to go to a Google search. I need a plumber. I need an electrician. I need a travel agent. I need what? And they're going to go to a Google search. So type in what your clients, your prospects would type in if they were looking for you, your product or service. Now, think about this. If my brand is Kathy Weaver KC, which again stands for Kansas City, and you type in a Google search, Kathy Weaver KC, Because that's my brand on all the different social media platforms, of course, I'm going to come to the top because I'm the only one, Kathy Weaver KC, that I know of at this time. But what if they're just typing in Kangen water? There are a zillion of us out there, which is the great news. We do need to saturate literally the entire globe. But how am I going to stand out from the other reps who do Kangen water machines, Kangen water networking, Kangen water rep? How am I going to stand out? It depends on how much social media activity and traffic you get. So please Google yourself whatever your clients would be looking for to find you. If you don't come up at the top of that search, then that means, first of all, in my opinion, you need to work harder as far as more social media postings, more social media activity, updating your profile occasionally. And I'm not talking weekly, daily, I'm talking monthly, bi-monthly kind of thing. And it's not going to take a lot of time because of the magic pencil. On LinkedIn, they have provided us with magic pencils. Click on the magic pencil and see if you can change it up a little. Change up the wording in your bio, make a different keyword, make a different hashtag, just change it up a little. Consistency is lovely, yes, but also fresh content is important. If people come to your page and it's the same as blah, 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 then they're probably not going to stop and take a look. But if all of a sudden they notice something fresh and fabulous, what are they going to do? Wow, that's cool. What's she doing? So please Google yourself. You can do a hashtag posting party, hashtag Kathy Weaver KC, hashtag Kangen water, or you can just type in the search and see what comes up, because I like to see the differences depending upon what I type in and how I do it. Remember with a hashtag not to use spaces or characters, just letters. Now, the reason I stopped here on analytics, you can only see your own. So if I go to your page, I can't see your analytics. All right, this is only for you. Why do I care? Well, obviously during the holiday, probably we had less views on our posts because more people were involved in their families and holiday. But if you've got everything set up effectively, you might have still gotten some buzz on your profile, your pages, and your posts because of how you what? Hashtag photos, polls, tagging other people, tagging entities, just like Phyllis mentioned earlier, knocking on the door, which is what I call tagging. And the reason for that is exactly that. It helps you remember as soon as you don't tag someone or an entity or your own company, you just put up a stop sign in front of your own post. Stop. I don't want any more traffic. As soon as you open that door and knock, knock, knock for people to know you're there, you opened up that traffic and the floodgates commence. Now you'll notice, and this is not for yay me, this is just how you check it. As soon as you see your post impressions, which technically means views, you can actually get a look at what that is. Now, how is this possible? In one day, I was kind of floating along all week. Again, holiday, not many people were doing their thing necessarily. But just because of the posts I've done in the last 24 hours, look how my traffic automatically went up. And I'll show you why in just a second. Then you get to see your top performing posts. This is only for this week, by the way. This is not all together. But if I got 202 impressions of a post I did a couple weeks ago, my record right now is about 2,500 views, because that particular post, I knocked on the door, tag, tag, tag. I hashtagged countries, I hashtag author, I hashtag all kinds of things. And that post so far is my highest reach yet. So please make sure when you find a post that gives you your highest analytic to be able to figure out what you did, take a look at it. Okay, take a look at it. And now you're going to go, I need to do that again. So please keep that in mind. All right. Now let's take a look, honestly, at the post that we've done most recently. Have you ever created a poll on LinkedIn? If you've been to any of our posting parties, you definitely have, because we talk about the reach, the stretch of a poll. So when you're in your own account, you go to activity, show all activity, and then you filter, filter, filter. LinkedIn loves filters. Are you looking for a person, a group, an event, or a post? And in this case, you're looking for your own posts. All right. I posted this just a few hours ago. And again, it does not have to be related to your product or service. You're after the traffic, you're after the people, you're after the reach, you're after your network. Just like the additional followers that you get. You probably didn't get them all from Kangen Water posts. You might have gotten them from a lot of different things. Now, as soon as you create a poll, how do I do that? The plus sign, or however you start creating your own post on LinkedIn, the plus sign will say create a post, or if you use the three dots and or scroll down in that section where it says create post, it'll say create a poll. Do not be afraid of it. It gives you more traffic. LinkedIn loves when we do polls. Why is that? Because it causes people to think and it causes people to stay on the LinkedIn platform. So LinkedIn, again, genius. They push your poll higher on their feed because you caused more people to think, to vote, to stay, to comment, to take a look at other people's posts on your other people's comments on your post. And in my particular case, I usually say something like bonus if you add a photo. Intentionally, hashtag bonus, hashtag photo. But again, I'm causing people to stay on the post. Now, who is the first person to comment on my poll?
You.
Correct. Now, why would I do that? Okay, why would I do that? Because I can't post a picture in my poll. All right. You can chat about it. You can create the poll. You can add the 4 options, but you can't add a picture on a poll. And if I just said bonus points for hashtag photos, where am I going to put that? You comment on your own post first. It starts the traffic rolling. Obviously, in this case, Miracles with Water is my DNA. This little post I think is adorable. Santa Claus popping over. Hashtag Christmas, hashtag Christmas spirit, hashtag New Year's. Once again, bigger, bigger, bigger. Keep the traffic rolling. Okay. Now there's a section right underneath that that says load more comments. Load more comments. Look who happens to be posting on here. Phyllis. She knocked on my door. Jeanette. She hasn't been to a posting party yet, but as soon as we get her here, there you go. And how cute is this? Her decorations come down 12 days after Christmas. I'd have a rough time counting that out, but that's cool. Debbie Miller, once again, they're supposed to come down. Yeah, I love that the best. Our best intentions right off the bat. All right. And I absolutely love the emojis that Debbie always puts on her posts, which is super cool. And gray skies, oh my gosh, Kansas City, I think once again, we're 18 degrees right now. So I'm sitting here going, oh my gosh. And then Lorna has not been to a posting party yet either, but she answered the question. You see what happened? People that haven't even been to posting parties, which is not only our friends here on this particular event, other people did that because it interested them enough to stay on the post to offer their own feedback. Does it have anything to do with the Kangen water machine? Not directly, but you get more traffic on your page. And I don't mean create a poll every single day. The Daily Sales Lead group has been posting polls all through the holiday. And if you follow them on LinkedIn, every single day I open the feed and I pay attention to daily sales. They've been posting a different poll each and every day during the holidays. Smart, once again, because obviously salespeople might not be actually working their brick and mortar right now. So how is the Daily Sales Lead group going to stay active? Posting a poll, causing people who are not usually part of that page to participate and play in the poll. Now, how am I going to get this poll that I created a few hours ago to our chat for our posting party? Again, the purpose of a posting party is to take your own post that you've created on LinkedIn, share it with the friends who attend your posting party, and then they will comment on your post using some of the techniques that we learn here. Knocking on the door, tag, 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 comment back and forth. As soon as we're finished here, I'm going to go comment, respond back to everyone's comment that made a post or a vote on mine. And that's another piece, by the way. Go ahead when you're on your own page. Once again, you can't do it on someone else's, but you click on votes and you'll be able to see how everyone else has voted. All right. You can actually see that, and you can see who has voted and why. Okay. It just gives you another opportunity for interaction. Okay. So please consider that. Now, this post right here that we're looking at, and every post that you create yourself, has 3 dots. You know how much I love 3 dots in the magic pencil. Click on the 3 dots and you see where it says copy link to post. I'm going to do that. Click on it. And now in CyberAir, technically called a clipboard, it's now on my computer. So I come back here to our party where it says chat, make sure everyone is highlighted, right click, paste, and don't forget to hit enter. So now when you see in our chat, my post I just had on LinkedIn is live right here. So if you save the chat, you now have an opportunity to save it wherever your system saves and hyperlink everything. You can put it, copy paste, put it in a Word doc, copy paste, email it to yourself, however your system works best, hyperlink everything. So now when you open that document later today or tomorrow, usually within 24, 48 hours gives the best traffic. Now you're going to have an opportunity to actually share that particular comment, post engagement when people come back and actually respond. Please don't forget to knock on the door, use a few hashtags, use a few emojis. In this case, a Christmas tree emoji would be good. Whatever you choose to keep the traffic rolling. And then obviously the person that you're commenting on their post, they're going to come back later in the day or even in the week and comment back. And that keeps the traffic rolling and the engagement going. So honestly, my friends, the posting party platform has been so incredibly effective for me as far as reach and traffic. And that's why we're super duper glad that you're here every single week with the worldwidechamber.com. And to be able to have Mike Del Toro and his 5 Diamond Club team host this is phenomenal. So I'm thrilled to be a part of this. Kurt, if you're available to come on camera, we're going to take a picture. Emily, you as well, if you are available, and then we'll do our intros so that you will have your company mentioned live on Facebook, certainly on YouTube channel, and definitely for our hosting party recording right here on the Worldwide Chamber Facebook pages all over the globe. All right, let's start with, there's Emily. Let's see if Kurt can come on. There he is. All right, fantastic. Smile pretty, everybody. Here we go. And boom. Thank you so much. First up and first person here today is the one and only Debbie Miller. Tell us about your company, Deb.
Thank you very much, Kathy. I love coming to the posting parties, and I love seeing all of our cheery faces because it's not warm today. So I'm glad Phyllis is at least sort of warm.
Oh.
And Michael is warm-ish-er than we are, and I'm pretty sure Emily and Kurt are not warm either.
Yeah, Wisconsin might not be cold, might not be warm either.
Yeah. So I'm with Prepaid Legal Services, Inc., which is a great way to have basically a law firm, law team, your law firm and team right there in the palm of your hand so that whenever you need it, you can just touch a button and be connected with them right away, whether it's an emergency when you literally can be talking to one within a couple of minutes, or whether it's a regular, just something, a question or document you needed to have reviewed, they can get you connected with an attorney yet today. Well, maybe not today, holiday, I'm not sure, but soon, much sooner than most attorneys will call you back. Also our ID guys. Now, those guys I know are on the ball right now, so I can call them up right now if something popped up and they could tell me what the deal was that they're asking me about, whether it's something that I did or did not do and how they should proceed. So Debbie Miller, Legal Shield and ID Shield. Love to chat with anyone about it.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for being here. Next up, the second person that arrived today was Phyllis. Tell us what's going on with Phyllis from Florida.
Well, we're lucky we don't have any of those falling iguanas in the area I live in. Learn something new, huh, Kathy?
That is awesome.
Anyway, I am Phyllis. I'm with Health to Wealth, and I do live in Florida. And what do? I help people with their health, and I also help you with your wealth. And this is a hard time right now, this time of year. People are stressed for a lot of reasons, but I know come January, one of the biggest things you're going to stress about is how are you going to pay off all of that Christmas that you put on your charge cards. A lot of charge cards now are 26, 28% interest. So what do? I show you through a computer software system how you can pay it off in a third to a half of the time. Don't pay your bank, pay yourself. I am Phyllis and I am with Health to Wealth.
Fantastic. Now, from Phyllis's statement, what do you anticipate would be a very cool hashtag for some of her debt reduction posts? Hashtag Christmas debt, hashtag loan, hashtag credit card interest rate. There are lots of different things that Phyllis can hashtag because, oh my gosh, if my debts are high, my bills are high, Christmas bills, you think about all the things that Phyllis just mentioned, and now you're looking for how to reduce Christmas debt, how to not go into debt at Christmas, whatever that looks like. Come January, a lot of people are lamenting their generosity. So I can see why that would be a great, great, great tag for you as well, Phyllis.
Thank you.
My screen, absolutely. Next up is Emily. Tell us what's going on in the world of Emily and podcasting.
Well, we are starting a new one next week in terms of helping veterans and helping our veteran-owned, veteran-run nonprofit Project iHeart. So that's our newest show that is starting.
That's awesome. Project iHeart. I love that. Your titles are always so impactful. All right, next up on my screen, Kurt, can you come on camera and tell us about you?
There we go, by request. Here's Drew Roskoff. Again, the Disability Channel. We are stretching your acumen as entrepreneurs. We're here because we like to tap all the free tools we can to expand our business reach, to help us build those relationships that we cultivate here at the Worldwide Chamber and other places. And so people aren't thinking mass media, like how can that be free? It can be free because Emily and I are here saying we're a part of the Worldwide Chamber. And through the Worldwide Chamber, we want everybody who participates in the Worldwide Chamber to have an opportunity on mass media for free. And if people are just so much like, I can't believe it's free and I don't need to have it for free. Well, we have a Sirius XM program that's very reasonable to get you out there to tens of millions of people. How awesome is that? We got so many tools. Emily and I would like to review it with you. We got the Disability Channel, Transform You Media Network, PAC Channel. We're out there in many different directions so that you get full exposure. It's all a collaboration we have put together as the World of Ability Podcast Network. Let's do it. I want to help you be popular. Kurt Roskoff with the Disability Channel, back to you.
Thank you so much. And thank you for joining us today. And while I'm thinking about this, my friends, be sure right now and save the chat. We talked about why you're going to be able to take all the posts that have been put into this chat and comment back on them. That's the advantage of attending a posting party live, is your post link will be in the chat and you'll get all these incredible professionals to be able to comment on them in the next 24, 48 hours. Now, please note, it's not the 6 of us on this party. It's the hundreds and thousands of zillions of people that see our posts every single day. And that's how the traffic and the reach gets bigger. Now, how we talked a second ago about the audio message and video message that we had with Michael. I'm going to go super fast through it. So if you need to do it again, back up the recording on the Worldwide Chamber Facebook page and get down to this last few seconds of our posting party today. From your phone, must be done from an app from your phone. Open up your LinkedIn account on your phone. As soon as you do, at the top left of your screen is a teensy little circle picture of you. As soon as you click on that picture, and I speak Apple, so if you speak Android, please do a search on YouTube. How do I this? How do I that? And literally go to where it says view profile and click on that. And right as soon as you see your profile picture pop up, go just a few inches to the right to the magic pencil. As soon as you click on the magic pencil, about halfway down, there's a plus sign. And it says add name pronunciation. My name's not hard to say. Why do I care about that? My friends, you have 10 seconds of free advertising. Why would you waste it? People get to hear your voice. Sometimes people can tell if they want to work with you just by your energy. You've got 10 seconds of free advertising. I'm Kathy Weaver, and I love helping the worldwidechamber.com with posting parties. Join us every Monday at 10 a.m. Central. Boom. 10 seconds. So please don't pass it up. Once you're finished with the 10 seconds, and trust me, the app will time you can't go over, you hit save, upload, or delete. Delete it, start over. It's not a crime. You can change it as many times as you want. Delete, upload, start over, whatever you want to do. But now you've got an audio message right by your bio, and it'll be that little speaker that we showed earlier with Michael's bio and profile. Now at the top left of the screen, we're still on your phone, remember, X out of that. It takes you back to your profile. As soon as you see your profile picture, this time I want you to click on your profile picture. Go ahead and do it. It won't hurt anything. At the bottom of this screen, it says add profile video. Ew, I don't want to do a video. I hate videos. I don't this, I don't that. I promise I understand. But if people are going to interview you and you don't have a video and your competition colleague, other professional in your industry does, and they have this fantastic, I want to help people and fix people and this and that and something, and you don't have it, did you just lose a sale for not wanting to do a 30-second free video about you, your company, your events, whatever you've got going on? Why would you allow a chance to lose a prospect, a client, a new friend, a new networker, just because you don't want to spend 30 seconds to do a video? Please don't waste it. If you don't think a 30-second commercial is worth anything, why would they pay $1 bazillion at the Super Bowl? 30-second ad? Are you kidding me? So please don't waste that. Now, as soon as you've done that, click out. And once this time, I want you to arrow back to the very beginning as soon as you opened your app. And now you see that little teensy circle picture of you again. This time in the search bar, I want you to click on the search bar. As soon as you do, to the far right is one of my favorite features of LinkedIn, because you can take this QR code, click on that little symbol, and you can click on and put that QR code on your LinkedIn, on your Zoom background. And now on your Zoom background, bingo, people are going to connect with you right off the bat, and they're going to be able to see your QR code, and it takes them right to your LinkedIn account. You don't have to type in, copy, paste, nothing. It's on your Zoom background. So again, all of these 3 features are my favorites with some of the LinkedIn free advertising. And it's a very quick way to connect with other people. So look what happened on your QR code. Your name, your power statement. Why is that so important? Remember, the first 3, 4, 5 words with emojis, with horizontal lines, with vertical lines, however you choose to do it, bigger, 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 makes you stand out from your competition. And then that QR code can go on your Zoom background and people can connect with you, bingo, instantly, instead of having to do the copy paste thing. Let's connect, send a request, do-dot, do-dot. No, bingo. Take a picture with the QR code of your phone, like hover your camera over the QR code and you're in. It's amazing how quick that is. So again, those are just a few quick tips on some of my favorite features of LinkedIn, free advertising, super fun, super amazing. And again, if this was too fast, just scroll back the last few minutes and then you can take each part of it step by step. And I've also got YouTube videos isolated for each topic so that you can actually watch a 3 to 5 minute video. Kathy Weaver KC is my YouTube channel. And I only tell you that because when people get stuck on something, what do they usually do? Forget it. I quit. It's too hard. So I made videos for all of these things because I don't want any of my friends ever to quit or give up. Because trust me, if I can do it, anybody can. Mike, my friend, what would your closing words be for our dynamic posting party?
All right there. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you so much, Kathy, for all the insight. I definitely have learned a lot, and you know, with the LinkedIn posting party, it's very beneficial. Every time I get something out of it, you know, they say the brain can capture so much. So even if it's sometimes repetitive, you know, sometimes it takes a few times for it to actually click. So it's always great to you know, get the insight and also you know, help our LinkedIn post you know, get that visibility that we need. Of course, we don't have thousands, or we don't want to spend thousands of dollars on advertising. So this is the best way to do it through LinkedIn posting party. So hopefully everyone can invite more guests so we can make this group grow. And I will see you all next Monday. Thank you so much, everyone, for attending. Make sure to attend copy the chat and make sure that, you know, that that you comment and react and share those posts. Thank you so much, everyone.
Fantastic. And Happy New Year, my friends. When we meet again, it will be the day after New Year's Day. So I can't believe how fast the time is flying, but thank you again for joining us. Thank you, Michael, for having me. Bye now.
Appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Have a great day.
Happy New Year, everyone.